starting our day at the Lower Yosemite Falls Trail. This is more of a walking track. It's one of the most easiest and accessible trails in the whole park. As you can see, it's very flat, and already from the trailhead, the views are amazing. I mean, if you want an introduction to Yosemite, this is where you should start your day. Come early because it's very busy here. We're here just after 8 AM. The light is gorgeous, but the crowds are already arriving.
There is a lot of water coming off that waterfall. The creeks at the top of these huge cliff walls, there's so much water up there, it's incredible.
The lookout area is already so busy. It's only just 8:30 in the morning. I can't imagine what this place feels like on a weekend or bank holiday for summer, but it's absolutely beautiful. And I didn't realize also that people can walk up to the waterfall. So there's people scrambling on the rocks.
We've actually lost the view of the upper falls. You can hike to the top, but it's about a 6 to 8 very arduous journey, like straight up from basically the start of the trail. We're not going to go to the top of the falls. This is as far as we're going to go, just to the lower falls. It's our first time in Yosemite, and already we're so blown away.
I don't actually think you're supposed to go on the path towards the waterfall. I think everyone's just jumping over. So we'll be good boys and girls and not do it. The trail leads to another waterfall view, and this one is really peaceful. As you can see, there's hardly any crowds, and you can see both of the waterfalls. It's a gorgeous spot. We have squirrels running around. There's a bench so you can just sit. People are passing by here and just like looking, and they're just mesmerized with their mouth open. I think because it's so peaceful, this spot as well, you can really appreciate how beautiful the surroundings are. The valley is an amazing place. This is where you want to base yourself. There's lots of walking paths, there's free shuttles around here too. I mean, you have direct access to the Yosemite Falls, and then behind me you can see Half Dome. I think that's El Capitan, but I need to research. But now we're going to learn all about this valley because we are going to go on a valley floor tour. It's a 2-hour tour on an open top carriage, bus, train, and we're going to go over Ranger and learn everything there is to know about this beautiful Yosemite Valley. They're like such a tourist.
We're doing the ultimate tourist thing here. We are on a tram to go on a tour of the Yosemite Valley floor with heaps of other people.
First main stop is El Capitan, and look at the size of this rock. This is the famous free solo location. It's absolutely huge. It's the equivalent of 2 Empire State Buildings on top of each other. It's crazy. We're at our first stop of the tour, looking at Bridal Veil Falls, and this view is absolutely spectacular. We are just absolutely gobsmacked with how beautiful Yosemite National Park is. I'm loving the tour so far. The ranger is really informative, tells you all about the history, like the rock climbing history, how it was formed, and then also we're coming to some great viewpoints as well.
This view right here is just like a screensaver you would see on some laptop operating system. It's insane, the high-sided walls formed by the glaciers past millennia, and the amazing waterfalls as well that just drop off the cliffs. Crazy views.
Next up on the tour is Tunnel View, and this is one of the most popular viewpoints in the whole national park. As you can see, this is an incredible view, and actually if you come through the tunnel, that's a really kind of like famous video spot as well. It's quite hectic here because a lot of tours just come and stop here, but the view is definitely worth a stop. It's amazing.
Coming to Yosemite, one thing you're just going to have to accept is that you'll be joined by many other tourists, just like us. One of the tourists in this amazing scenic location. Just don't let it distract you from the views.
This is the first time I felt a little bit overwhelmed. It's very busy.
It's so crazy to think that this whole valley was filled with a glacier right up to the top, and that's the reason why it's been carved out. We actually found out that the valley floor, the bedrock, is 1,000 feet below in some places where the valley floor is now. That's because this whole place got flooded out as a lake, and the sediment deposit actually raised the floor of the lake up to 1,000 feet, and that's why we've got this pretty flat valley floor like we have today. The geology fascinates me here. It's amazing.
Just finished our tour and we actually really enjoyed it. It did feel like we were proper tourists, but who cares? Like, you get to go around the whole valley, learn everything. You get to see some of the best sights. The ranger was amazing. So if you don't want to do much hiking, or if it's really hot, or if you've got kids, or if it's your first time here like us, we just wanted to get like a good layout of the area, I highly recommend. It's only like $40 each as well, so I think it's a great price. So yeah, that was awesome. Highly recommend. I have been so excited for this activity here in Yosemite. You can float down the Merced River. It is quite a long route actually, but we're going to do a section of it from around the Curry Village back down to where we parked. A lot of people will float and then they can get the shuttle bus back to wherever they are. There's heaps of people floating down now. You can actually hire rafts from Curry Village. You can bring your own inflatables, and it's something that's great to do on a hot day like today in summer. This is the perfect way to cool down in the afternoon after you've been hiking. Let's get in this water. That's cold. Derriere. Corey has no floaty though, so he's just going to hold on to me and hopefully we don't lose each other. This is so nice. Corey can now stand, so he's not fighting for his life against the current. But behind us is Half Dome, and over there is the falls that we went to first thing this morning. And honestly, this is just the most scenic, beautiful activity I've ever done. It's incredible. I think this might be the highlight of our trip to Yosemite. It is so peaceful.
Oh my goodness.
That's okay, it's a bit wild though for Corey. I think that's why it's definitely good to have a floaty and not just swim down here. But the views are just so incredible. We have the views of the waterfalls and the massive granite, rock walls. It's insane. This is where we're going to attempt to get out. We just have to try and make our way back to the shoreline. Corey needs to paddle his feeties. Whee! Thanks.